How is it going, everybody? So welcome again to another beautiful live operation for this awesome channel, guys. We have this very beautiful live trade running, and of course we do our best to explain everything pretty shortly, guys. So if you're interested in transparency, do us a favor, guys. All you have to do is hit the like button and of course subscribe, turn on the bell icon so you don't miss out. We have this beautiful trade running. Not only will this trade run out perfectly well, the way it will turn out will simply blow your mind, guys. So right here we have reached 2.21% of our account, a very beautiful trade, and of course shortly we see what happens at the end. Okay, so quickly let us walk you through some of the few things we saw that made us to place this trade. And of course you see that on the overall trend, this is a beautiful it used to be an uptrend, but on this level we saw that this structure was broken and price has now moved in favor of the sellers, and sellers are strong right now because we have this strong move right here. Okay, so we identify also that we had this strong breakout right here on this very level, which of course is a green light, which show to us that something beautiful is about to happen, and of course we can profit from this move that will be happening quickly in the market. Remember, this is binary options. It simply means that we are taking advantage of the smoothest and the smallest, fastest move in the market. That's what we have done. Of course, let's see what happens at the end of this trade. So we have less than 2 minutes. Let me quickly walk you through my mindset. Okay, so the first thing I did was now to identify everything about this of the setup, and of course entered my trade just like a sniper. That's what we do right here on this channel, and the mindset is pretty simple. Whatever happens at the end of this trade is simply a data. Okay, so we analyze, we get better. That's what we encourage people to do. That's what we encourage all or everybody who follow us to do. Okay, so make sure you keep a journal. We always advise that you keep a journal so that you know exactly what you did wrong, to know what you also did right, and know what to get better at. Of course, see how you can refine the strategy and get better over time. Okay, so that's just the essence of keeping a journal. All right, so we have a few seconds now. Right here, guys, we have just won this trade at the end of the last candle. It was a beautiful setup, perfectly played out, guys. So guys, this was where we entered this beautiful trade, and see how price moved in the direction of our trade, guys. This is beautiful, and of course we were able to achieve this through the help of price action, guys. So that's why we encourage everybody to understand what price action is and start trading and making profit with the help of price action. We do not recommend any of these robot and indicators that people use. These things do not work. We have nothing against people who make such videos. Of course, you know, everybody can do what he wants to do, but remember that these things are not done because they want you to win in the game. They are done because of their own selfish gains. They want views and subscribers. If you are really interested in getting better at trading, make sure you get rid of all those robots and all those indicators. They will not help you. Learn price action. Okay, so you can do it by yourself by watching videos. We have a lot of videos here on the channel, or you can join our mentorship program. The link is below on the comment section. If you're also interested in being a part of our Signal group and make money without any trading knowledge, join us. We give away all our signals every day 100% for free. So I'll see you guys on the other side. So let me quickly walk you through what I saw that made me to place this trade. Remember that the why is more important than the win. Okay, so the first thing I look at for was the trend. What is the trend, and what was the trend saying? So in the previous like few minutes back, a few hours back, sorry, the price we are moving strongly in the direction of the buyers. Okay, so we saw that the price created this new high on this level, and price eventually collapsed. Okay, so this right here was the structure of the previous trend. Okay, so this right here, let's see, This right here is the previous structure of the previous trend. We had this retracement phase right here. Price broke, created this new high, and price eventually started falling back down. Okay, so this right here is also the previous support. Okay, so this right here is the previous support. Remember that if you are going by price structure, if a previous structure is broken, then that means the trend is now an invalid one. So if you are saying this is an uptrend, we are saying right here that this is a higher low swing. So if this higher low swing is broken, then the structure of this uptrend has been broken, destroyed, and of course, which means that sellers has now taken charge of the market. Okay, so this happened on this level. Price broke that support, and then sellers moved the price strongly in their direction. Now, having identified that, now as the market now showing us that it is a downtrend and it's a seller's market, we want to look for pullbacks. We want price to get weak. We want sellers to get weak. We want buyers to step in at least for a while. So on this level right here, we saw that buyers stepped in and moved the price a little bit upward, okay, creating a little bit of an uptrend because we're having series of higher lows right here, though we're having equal highs, but this also is a structure, it's a retracement phase that we look and we saw that it is a valid one. So the next thing I did now was to draw a support level. Now, seeing the track record of the sellers, of the buyers, and how they are doing, though it's not their market, but this is where they stepped in for a while. So we want to monitor how they do to see where they lose power, and of course that's where we want to capitalize on, to see when they lose, and then we jump in favor of the sellers. Of course, that's how we make money right here in the financial market every single day. So you can see that on this support level, price broke right here. So right here, obviously buyers kept moving the price upward each time price touched this trend line, but here buyers failed to do so. So sellers closed below, and this is exactly where we placed our trade, and of course see that we ended up winning this very beautiful trade. This is all we've put together that helped us to win this trade. So if you have any questions or you find any value here, make sure to give us a like, follow, subscribe, and of course make sure you turn in that bell icon so you don't miss out. If you have any questions in regard to this setup or any trading concern that you may have, drop them on the comment section. Of course, we are very good at replying to every single comment you have in regards to trading binary options generally. Of course, I'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure to keep trading, keep working hard, and have a good day.